finally to the exterior of the house, the other end of the house. I'm still in this area here, and I'm contemplating which way to crawl. Because see, when I get up to there, then I have to go underneath that duct. I think I should crawl in over there. Okay. All right. Take a breath. Almost done. Almost done. I'm going to leave my light right here where it's at. Let's see. This insulation is wrapped pretty good, but see, they didn't extend it over far enough, and then when they tied it with their strap, it cinched it and it kind of pulled back like that. See, that's the metal. There's no insulation on the inside of that. That's why they wrap all of their fittings, and usually their flex is like, comes in 25-foot rolls, I think, usually in a box, and you kind of pull it out, zip, and usually you don't have any longer than that to go. If you do, then you have to put a metal coupling on there, connect the two together, and then probably put another insulation wrap on it like this. But see, it comes to here, and this is a Y. It comes out of here, a bigger size pipe, and this is smaller. That's probably an 8-inch or a 10-inch, and it comes down to an 8-inch and an 8-inch or 7-inch. See, that's why that insulation is wrapped. It looks like it's all strapped up okay. I might want to check that way down there when I get there, but I'm gonna try to crawl in over here. See, remember here's some more baling wire I've got here that I can use. Or I said sometimes use concrete pins. See, here's a concrete pin with a washer on it. And then they would shoot that with a nail gun and use those strips of shots. And then it shoots these down into concrete. And like I say, on a house, usually you don't have to do that. But see, look at this. Right there, they shot it down, and they shot it down over there. They forgot, whoever poured this forgot to put the expansion, the foundation bolts in. So they had to shoot the whole thing down. Silly people. I guess it works. Usually the only time you're using a nail gun on a house is if you have a concrete subfloor and you're shooting down all your plate, your interior walls, let's say. Your exterior walls would still have your foundation bolts. But see, they didn't do it. There's another concrete nail and washer all along there. Okay. Let's not dwell on that. Oh. Let's take a look at this here, shall we? Our hot and cold copper lines. Let's take a look at that. I'm on my knee on the rocks. Okay, see the piping over there? And it's short. Look, they stopped it on that one copper pipe right there, and they didn't finish, did they? In fact, there's 3 copper lines there, you see them? And they go up and they go across. See, they go across over there? None of that's been wrapped. See there? They are wrapped going up into the floor, but then they stopped. They gave somebody, the flunky, the apprentice, to do this job Yeah, are you done? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I got it all. Okay, good, let's go. We're late for lunch. Something like that. Or, no, I'm not done. Well, I'll finish that after lunch, okay? Yeah, sure. After lunch came. Didn't do it, did they? So now, I'm gonna have to look at that. These are all 1/2-inch lines. Here. And they go to here. I'm on my back here, by the way. And they go across there. All 3 of those have not been wrapped. And then there's that long one that goes out to the hose bib. And I think I'm just going to do that one too, like I said. Might as well get them all done. Okay, so I'm going to have to measure for that. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. What the heck? Oh, what that is. Somebody's left their strap here underneath the rock. See, there's that other crawl section at that end. And we're going to check the insulation. Remember, there was no insulation where these pipes were on the other area. And here, look, they've got it. Well, that's good. Now let's check and see if they got the whole thing. I'm just going to roll over on my back here. And see, those pipes go right to there, and then they come down, and then they go across, and that's where it's missing. Right in there. Look at that. And all that insulation is there. That air conditioning, heating, HVAC duct is strapped fine. It looks good. The sewer pipe is strapped fine. It looks good. This insulation is hanging down a little bit. See how I'm surprised it's still in there, because there's no little wires holding any of this section in here, is there? There's a wire right there. I think I'm gonna have to clean off my lens too, but there's not many wires in here. They kind of ditched this area, didn't they? But it's still up there, so you know, if I end up going to the store, if I have to buy 100 of those wires, let's say, and if I only use 50 of them, guess where else I could put some wires if I wanted? Right in through here, huh? These bays. All the way along here. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I need to push that up there. See that last little bay? They just took some insulation rips and they kind of spooged them up in there. At least they got it, huh? Okay. So it looks like this is the last little bit of area that I can crawl to underneath the house. So now I've got to drop back, and I've been measuring and writing down. That's why I had brought my phone. Each time after I got done measuring, I'd get my phone out and write down and add to my list. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now, knowing that I need more 1/2-inch insulation pipe tubes. Oh, I'm glad that's over with. Hey, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.